Hello, welcome to our daily news, and here are the headlines.
National Assembly Standing Committee begins its 10th session on August 30. Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Phúc visits the Lao province of Luang Nam Tha. Lao Front for National Construction presents medals to former and current leaders of the Vietnam Fatherland Front. Many FDI businesses raise capital to make new boost.
The National Assembly Standing Committee began its 10th session in Hanoi on August 13 under the chair of Chairman Nguyễn Hùng. In his opening speech, Chairman Hùng highly valued relevant agencies' proactive preparation of contents for discussion at the session. According to the chairman, the Minister of Labor, Work Invalids and Social Affairs, the Governor of State Bank of Vietnam, and the Government Chief Inspector will be queried on matters relating to the handling of complaints and bad debts. The top lawmakers will devote 2 days to discuss amendments and supplements to the 1992 Constitution. They will make recommendations on changes to the joint resolution of the 11th National Assembly Standing Committee and the Presidium of the Vietnam Fatherland Front that provides guidelines on National Assembly deputies meeting with voters. And the section builds on prevention and reduction of natural disasters, cooperatives and reconciliation at local level will be tabled for comment, and the implementation of laws and policies on the management and exploitation of minerals in combination with environmental protection will be reported. Following the opening ceremony, the committee members commented on revisions and changes to the law on lawyers, which was discussed at the third section. Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Phúc on August 12 visited the Lao province of Luang Nam Tha during his attendance at the Vietnam-Laos Cooperation Subcommittee's midterm meeting. He held a working session with the provincial leaders in the presence of his Lao counterpart, Som Savat Leng Savat. At the working session, the two Deputy Prime Minister was briefed on socio-economic performance of Luang Nam Tha. Luang Nam Tha has closely cooperated with several Vietnamese localities, especially the northern provinces of Vĩnh Phúc and Phú Thọ. The two sides have reaped practical outcomes in cooperation in agriculture, infrastructure, and human resource development. The provincial mayor thanked the parties and governments of Laos and Vietnam for their due attention and expressed his hope for getting more assistance, especially in personnel training and poverty reduction. In the session, Deputy Prime Minister Phúc spoke highly of relationship and cooperation between Luang Nam Tha and Vietnamese localities, notably with its twin provinces of Vĩnh Phúc and Phú Thọ. He affirmed the creation of favorable conditions for Vietnamese businesses to invest in northern Lao provinces. On the visit, the two Deputy Prime Ministers attended a ceremony to hand over a high school built with non-refundable aid of Vietnam's Vĩnh Phúc province to Luang Nam Tha. Built on an area of 3 hectares at a cost of 68 billion Vietnam đồng, the school has increased educational opportunities for local children and contributed to maintaining and developing the special relations between the two countries. The Lao Front for National Construction presented its country orders and medals to former and current leaders of the Vietnam Fatherland Front in Hanoi on August 13. This move aimed to honor these officials for their contribution to the Vietnam-Laos special friendship and comprehensive cooperation.
President of the Lao Front for National Construction Central Committee, Dung Chit Vongsa, presented the Freedom Order, Isara Order First Class, to President of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee Huỳnh Đảng. He also presented the Freedom Order Second Class to Vice President and Secretary General of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee Vũ Trọng Kim, who is also President of the Vietnam-Laos Friendship Association. 11 current officials and former leaders of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee were awarded with the Freedom Order 3rd class, and 6 received the Labor Order 2nd class. 31 others were presented with the insignia marking the 60th anniversary of the Lao Front for National Construction.
Despite current slow economic growth in the country, many FDI businesses continue increasing their investment capital in expectation of a new growing period of the national economy. According to the Foreign Investment Agency, under the Ministry of Planning and Investment, 231 FDI projects had by July 20th registered capital increase of $2.83 billion, up 5.2% against the same period last year. In Hanoi, 17 FDI projects have registered a total capital rise of $153.5 million for expanding production scale and renovating equipment. In the first 6 months of the year, 50 ongoing FDI projects in Ho Chi Minh City asked for a capital increase of more than $495 million. The figure represented a year-on-year increase of 127% and doubled the amount of investment capital registered by newly licensed FDI projects. Experts said that this size would consolidate the possibility of businesses' disbursement of $11 billion in capital for the whole year. In the past 7 months, only $6.2 billion in capital were disbursed. The Buddhist Culture Week, the fourth and largest ever so far in Vietnam, opened in the central province of Nghệ An on August 12.
Activities held during the week aim to highlight Buddhism's ideological and cultural values, which has been preserved through 1,000 years. Lectures and seminars on Buddhism will take place in the event, along with the screening of films, photo exhibitions, a night flower garland and lantern festival, and other social and charitable activities. The event was jointly organized by the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, the Nghệ An Provincial Buddhist Executive Committee, and the Vietnam Institute of Buddhist Studies.
Phu Quoc Prison, which is also dubbed as Coconut Tree Prison in An Thới Thao, Phu Quoc Island District in southern Kiên Giang Province, has recently attracted many local and foreign visitors. It has emerged as one of the spiritual tourist draws in the country.
Phu Quoc Prison was used to detain local communists who fought against the U.S. imperialists and the U.S.-backed Saigon administration during the Vietnam War. Tough living conditions as well as brutal torture by the U.S. imperialists had taken away the life of 4,000 prisoners there. We are so moved by the courage and sacrifice shown by all generations in the struggles for national independence. We, young generations, we uphold that heroic tradition in building our country. Over 65,000 visitors, including 2,000 foreigners, have so far this year come to see the physical feature of the prison, which still haunts those who were kept there. The historical site receives about 5 to 6 local and foreign visitors a day. The Prison Management Board has restored a number of facilities in the historical site. It has also built a film screening room to have visitors visualize revolutionaries' heroic struggle in the prison. In 1993, Phu Quoc Prison was recognized as a National Historical Relic Site.
That comes to the end of our news today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.